Hi everyone, welcome back to the kitchen, and today we're going to use that sugar-free Thousand Island dressing, and we're going to use it to top off these delicious Reuben stacks. Reuben stack is nothing more than a Reuben sandwich without the sandwich. We took the bread away so that we could make it low carb friendly, and if you are low carb or keto, then you are going to love this idea. Let's go see how it all comes together. So we're going to be making a Reuben stack, and this is basically a Reuben sandwich without the bread. And I thought it would really be nice. We're going to make it in the oven. We're going to be making it for the two of us, and I'm going to share with you the ingredients, which I'm pretty sure you can figure out. If you think about a Reuben sandwich and take away the bread, you're really taking away a lot of the calories. You're taking away all of the carbs, and this is just going to really satisfy that desire to have a deli sandwich. Now, we're going to start with some deli corned beef, and of course you can make your own corned beef. I actually did make corned beef over the weekend for dinner, but we had this in the fridge with the anticipation of making this video for you. So we're going to be using some thin sliced corned beef. I have some Havarti cheese. You can use regular Swiss, baby Swiss, or Havarti. I prefer the way the Havarti melts, so that's why we're using this. And we're going to be using this you got to have sauerkraut if you're going to have a Reuben. Now I started this with, I caramelized some onion in a skillet with some butter, and then I added the sauerkraut in. Because we're making this as a stack in the oven, I didn't want to have it in the oven so long that everything dried out and the cheese kind of browned. We just want the cheese to be melted over this and envelop the entire stack. So I went ahead, I caramelized some onion with some butter in a skillet, and I added the sauerkraut in, and I just cooked it until the sauerkraut and the onion were kind of become one, so to speak. And then we're going to use that in our stack. And then of course we have our dressing. Now you can also do this in a skillet, and if you're going to do that, then what I would recommend you do is that you go ahead and put a little bit of butter in your skillet, flash fry your meat a little bit, and then make these little stacks, because it'll just be really nice. So go ahead and stack up your meat. I have about a half a pound of corned beef here, so a quarter pound per person. This is going to make 2 stacks. I do recommend that you use either deli corned beef or homemade corned beef, because the super like thin, paper thin wafer corned beef and stuff that you're going to find in the grocery store, that has a lot of additives in it, and that's not going to really suit you if you are doing low carb. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the sauerkraut on top of the meat, and this is the place where you are going to use however much you like. Now, a Reuben sandwich doesn't have a ton of sauerkraut. It has just enough. Just make sure that you've kind of compacted it the best that you can. Okay, so now we're going to take our Havarti cheese. And you don't need a ton. I'm going to use 2 slices per. And we're going to pop this in a 350-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. Just to make sure that this is all melty and delicious. You can make your Reubens like this, and you can toast your rye bread while this is in the oven, and then when they come out you can just take a spatula and slide everything onto the bread, and that makes for a really no fuss Reuben sandwich, quick and easy. I'm going to pop these in the oven, and I'll be back when they're ready. There you have it. Our Reuben stacks are out of the oven. These took a little under 5. So you'll want to make sure that you watch yours, and depending on your oven, it may take longer or less time. So just keep an eye on them, because you know you don't want them to burn, you don't want them to turn into a crispy critter. I've gone ahead and I've put a little ramekin of the Thousand Island dressing on each tray, and my thought process is you're gonna have to eat this with a fork and knife anyway, that you can just go ahead and dip each bite in the dressing as you wish, or you can pour it directly over the top.
You can do that anyway.
Just like that. It's entirely up to you. You serve it the way you like, however it suits your needs. That's how Rick is going to enjoy his, and I'm going to enjoy mine bite for bite. I hope this gives you some inspiration. I hope this inspires you. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my kitchen and you wandered on over to see what was going on, welcome. Always a pleasure to have new friends join me. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. And as always, if you're a tried and true member of the Noreen's Kitchen family, be sure and hit the bell notification button so that you get a push notification on your smart device or an email delivered to your inbox every time we upload a new video, because we don't want you to miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present all the time right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. I hope you give these Reuben stacks a try sometime soon, and I hope you love them. And until next time, I'll see ya.